Hello and very welcome everyone to this session of the current affairs. Today we are going to learn the current affairs of 22nd of January 2025. So let's start and see what are the things we can learn from this day, what are the things we can add into our notebooks, and that will help us in our upcoming exam. So keep your notebooks in your hand, your pen in your hand, and start writing all the important things, and this will going to be a very important session for all. So before we start, the images used in our slide deck are for educational purpose only. We respect the intellectual property rights of the original creators and owners of these images. If you are the owner of any of the images used in this deck and have any concerns or issues, please contact us at sathee@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. Okay, so first news that we have with us is the international news. So let's read that what we can learn from this particular news. So US withdraws from WHO and suspends foreign aid. So this is not the first time that USA has withdrawn itself. The last time when Donald Trump was president of USA and the time of Corona was there, USA withdrew itself from the WHO functions, and now once again, as currently on 20th January 2025, he took the oath, and just after that, he again suspended and withdraws USA from WHO and foreign aid. So let's read more about it. On January 20, 2025, President Donald Trump signed an executive order for the United States to withdraw from the WHO, that is World Health Organization. World Health Organization, let me remind you, is an organization that particularly sees uh, the particular things or the medical requirements or any kind of medical help that is required by the underdeveloped and developing countries, and apart from that also creates a particular fund so that they, at the time of requirement, they can particularly combat with the diseases that are spreading. So now President Donald Trump has signed an executive order that USA has withdrawn itself from the WHO. The order also includes the suspension of all foreign aid for 90 days. So now USA will also not provide any kind of foreign aid to any particular country for the next 90 days, according to the present executive order. This decision has sparked significant global concern and debate. The move is seen as a major shift in US foreign policy and international health collaboration. So, as we know that he has become the 47th president of USA and second time the president of USA. He was also the 45th president of USA from 2016 to 2020. And now again he will be the president, and it is obvious that we will see some of the policies that were issued by him at that time also were once again in order for the USA. Another international news we have, and that once again is from the Trump. So Trump withdraws US from Paris Agreement again. So last time also, as I was saying in the first current affairs, that a lot of foreign policies and lot of withdrawn from different type of agreements and different type of aids US has done during the time when Donald Trump was president last time. And now again we can see that Trump withdraws US from Paris Agreement again. At that time also he said he used to say that the most of the pollution that is existing and most of the climate change that is happening in this world is not because of US. And once again he was staying on his policy. So let's read more about it. So President Donald Trump initiated the United States' second withdrawal from the Paris Climate Agreement on January 20, 2025. This decision has significant implications for both domestic and international climate policies. The withdrawal has been met with widespread criticism from environmental groups and international leaders. The move underscores the ongoing debate over the US role in global climate change efforts. So again, another particular executive order that is signed by the president of USA, that is Donald Trump. And once again, if we need to see that one more thing is there, that particularly if we look at the carbon emission all around the world. So number one position goes to China, and then after that, on second position comes USA. But still, USA is withdrawing itself from the Paris Climate Agreement and also from the WHO and any kind of foreign aid. So we have to see what are the further orders that we can see coming from this particular country. But currently, they have withdrawn themselves from WHO and also from the Paris Agreement, Paris Climate Agreement. Another news: Nigeria joins BRIC as partner aim for aims for global collaboration. So it's not been either. I think just in the first week of January, we read about that how Indonesia became the member country of BRICS, and a total of no, the total number of countries of BRICS went to 10. And now again, we have another news coming, that is Nigeria has joined BRICS as partner. So let's read more about it. So on January 17, 2025, Nigeria was officially admitted as a partner country of the BRICS bloc. The BRICS bloc includes Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. This strategic move aims to bolster Nigeria's economic and diplomatic ties with leading emerging economies. The announcement was made by Brazil's foreign ministry, emphasizing Nigeria's role in strengthening South-South cooperation. So I just told you that in the first week of January, Indonesia joined the BRICS, and now Nigeria has also joined the BRICS. Earlier, four countries were also added into the BRICS, like Ethiopia and UAE and all that. And now two more countries have joined. So the total number of countries into BRICS are now 11. So do remember, in 2025, two new countries have joined the BRICS. First, Indonesia, then comes Nigeria. Another national news we have: celebrating a decade of Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. So it is 2025, and it's been 11 years since the NDA government was particularly having their government in India. And most of the things that were started in back in 2015 have now completed their decades. As if I take an example, so on 1st of January 2025, Niti Aayog completed 10 years. Now, Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, they have also completed 10 years. And if we talk about the Mudra Yojana, so in this particular year, later in September and October, the Mudra Yojana will also complete its 10 years. So a lot of different type of schemes have completed their 10 years. So let's read about, first read about Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. The Ministry of Women and Child Development is celebrating the 10th anniversary of Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao scheme. The initiative was launched on 22nd January 2015 by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Panipat, Haryana. The campaign aims to address gender imbalance and promote the welfare of the girl child across India. The anniversary marks a decade of efforts to improve the status and rights of girls in the country. So do remember that Beti Bachao Beti Padhao campaign or scheme has completed 10 years on 22nd of January, and this scheme was started from Panipat, Haryana. And at that time, the campaign was started with the idea to make a balance and promote the welfare of girl child across India. And it has been 10 years that we are particularly working a lot on this particular thing. So do remember, Beti Bachao Beti Padhao has completed 10 years. Another state news: Chhattisgarh CM launches rupees 10K annual aid scheme for laborers. First of all, Chhattisgarh CM is Mr. Vishnudev Sai, and he has launched a rupees 10K, that is 10,000 annual aid scheme for laborers. Let's read more about it. Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Mr. Vishnu Dev Sai launched a scheme to provide 10,000 rupees annually to landless laborers. That means yearly they will be getting 10,000 rupees. The initiative aims to support approximately 7.5 lakh landless agricultural laborers in the state. This scheme is part of a larger series of welfare measures promised during the pre-poll campaign. The CM's announcement reflects the government's focus on improving the financial stability of vulnerable sections. So, do you remember that recently a particular 10,000 rupees annual aid will be provided to the landless laborers who are working in the agricultural labor as landless agricultural laborers in the state? Means to say those particular laborers or farmers who are working on the lands of other farmers. So for that, for those type of people, for those type of laborers, that rupees 10,000 annual scheme is provided, and it will going to help approximately 7.5 lakh people from this particular society. So this is particularly to focus on improving the financial stability of vulnerable sections. So do remember who started this? Chhattisgarh CM, and he started rupees 10,000 annual aid. Apart from that, recently we also read about the Madhya Pradesh. So Madhya Pradesh also started the Parth Yojana, that is about providing training of police and military to the young and youth of our country, and that was started by Mr. Mohan Yadav. I hope you remember. So do remember all these schemes that are being launched. Another state news: Ayodhya celebrates first anniversary of Ram Lalla's Pran Pratishtha. So let's read more about it. So Ayodhya is celebrating the first anniversary of the Pran Pratishtha of Ram Lalla at the Sri Ram Janambhoomi Mandir. So I hope you remember that last year in 2024 on 22nd January, the Pran Pratishtha of Ram Lalla's Mandir was done, and Sri Ram Janambhoomi Mandir was done. And this year it marks the first anniversary of that on 22nd of January 2025. The event took place on 22nd January 2025, marking a significant milestone for the sacred city. The celebration reflects Ayodhya's spiritual legacy and culmination of centuries of devotion and struggle. The anniversary is being observed with devotion and festivity, highlighting the city's cultural heritage. So, I hope you all remember that Ayodhya's Ram Mandir was particularly inaugurated on 22nd January 2024, and now it's been 1 year, and it particularly reflects the spiritual legacy and culmination of centuries of devotion and struggle. Another news we have from defense: DRDL's groundbreaking active cooled scramjet engine test. So let's read about it. This is a new type of testing that is going on regarding the scramjet engines. So the Defense Research and Development Laboratory, that is DRDL, has made significant strides in hypersonic technology. DRDL successfully conducted a ground test of an active cooled scramjet combustor for 120 seconds. This marks a historic milestone for India in developing next generation hypersonic missiles. The achievement brings India closer to operationalizing hypersonic missiles with unprecedented speed and agility. So firstly, you need to understand that why the testing of new type of engine is required. As the world is developing and evolving, and the new type of technology is being innovated all around, all over the world, and neighboring countries are also enhancing their defense technology. So it is very necessary for our country as well. So the Defense Research and Development Laboratory, they were working on this scramjet combustor engine, and currently they have tested it for 120 seconds, which means particularly they are testing that if it is working appropriately or not. Because After the successful test of this particular scramjet engine, the hypersonic technology will get a boom, and we will be working more on hypersonic missiles, in developing hypersonic missiles. And that will be a historic milestone for India in developing the next generation missiles for our country. As I was saying, because this is necessary in accordance to the development and evolution all around the world in terms of technology and in terms of weapons and technology. Another news from science and technology: UNESCO and METI partner on AI readiness assessment in India. So let's read about that. What kind of readiness assessment has been done? So UNESCO's South Asia Regional Office, in collaboration with the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, that is METI, and Ikigai Law, um, organized a 2-day stakeholder consultation on AI readiness assessment methodology. Basically, this is a kind of a methodology or assessment in which we will see that how much ready we are according to the requirement of AI. Recently, the AI Action Summit also held in France, where Mr. Narendra Modi also participated, and now UNESCO and METI are partnering for to test the AI readiness assessment. The event took place on 16 January and 17 January 2025 at IIIT Bangalore and the NASSCOM AI office. The aim was to develop an India-specific AI policy report that identifies strengths and growth opportunities within India's AI landscape. This initiative is a significant move to align India's AI ecosystem with global ethical standards. So, another important news that is coming from the AI sector. Recently, Mr. Satya Nadella was also on the visit to India, when he visited India on some particular areas, and he discussed that we need to develop some particular skill centers so that uh, in the upcoming years we can develop the skills that are required to meet up with the technology that is functioning all around the world, that is AI. And now we can see that UNESCO and METI are partnering on AI readiness assessment. This particularly helps us in understanding the departments in which we need to work, and we need to standardize the policy that are required to strengthen and growth opportunities within AI's landscape. Do remember, AI city is Lucknow, that was basically named in 2023, and AI hub is basically being developed in Bangalore. And apart from that, in terms of AI, I already told you that AI Action Summit was held in France, where Mr. Narendra Modi also participated. Another news from Science and Tech: Yala Glacier in Nepal set to vanish by 2040s due to climate change. So another news to worry, that will help us to worry in certain cases of climate change. On the other side, we can see that US is coming out of the Paris Climate Change Agreement, and on the other side, we can see that Yala Glacier, the report is coming that Yala Glacier will vanish by 2040. So this is an alarming thing for all the people all around the world. Only it is not only that Nepal people should worry or India should worry. All the people should worry, because whatever melting will be done, it will go into the sea and into the oceans, and that is the point where the sea level rises. So let's first of all read, and we will see further things related to it. So Yala Glacier, located in Nepal's Langtang National Park, has been a focal point for glaciological studies. So first of all, first thing, remember that Yala Glacier, it is in Nepal, and you can find it in Langtang National Park. Recent analysis predict that the glacier may vanish by 2040s. This prediction highlights the profound impacts of climate change on the Himalayan cryosphere. So we were discussing about it for a very long time, and now we can also see that by 2040 they are saying that Yala Glacier will vanish. And this is not the first time we are talking about this thing. Last year, if you remember, there was a news during the summer time when we saw that Om Parvat, the famous Om Parvat of Himalayas, the white snow that was found to be present on that Om Parvat vanished. and we particularly took the photo of the Om Parvat on which no ice was found in the summer season. So that is also alarming. And recently, we also seen a news where particularly it was said that last year, that was in 2024, was the first time when we saw a rise of 1.5 degrees Celsius in the average temperature of the Earth. So this is the first time it has been recorded. So all the things that are happening all around, it is just saying that the climate change is real, and we need to do a lot of work in curbing the carbon emission. But on the other side, we can see that USA is particularly saying that they are coming out of the Paris Climate Agreement. The retreat of Yala Glacier underscores the urgent need for climate action in the region. So this is a news to worry, but do remember Yala Glacier is in Nepal. Another news coming from the category of books and authors. How India led the G20, Amitabh Kant's inside story. So Amitabh Kant, India's G20 Sherpa, has released a book titled How India Scaled uh, Mount G20, the inside story of the G20 presidency. So I hope you remember that in 2023, India conducted the summit of G20, and Amitabh Kant is the G20 Sherpa. G20 Sherpa means he is the basic or the primary coordinator in terms of G20. So whatever type of coordination will be done from India's side will be done by Mr. Amitabh Kant. Amitabh Kant is none other than the person who was earlier the CEO of Niti Aayog also. Currently, the CEO of Niti Aayog is Mr. Subramaniam. So do remember that also. The book provides a behind the scenes look at India's G20 presidency and the challenges faced. It highlights the negotiation and triumphs that shaped the global summit hosted in New Delhi in September 2023. The publication offers insights into the strategic efforts that led to the successful G20 summit. So, do remember that a new book is in the market. How India led the G20, Amitabh Khan's inside story. Another news coming from the ranks and reports. India slips to third place in Edelman Trust Barometer 2025 rankings. Recently, in January only, we also came to know about the rank of India in Henley passport, that was 85. And now another news coming from the Edelman Trust Barometer that India has slipped to the third place. First of all, what is Edelman Trust? Edelman Trust is another economical agency that particularly ranks and gives ratings to any country, and it will help other particular companies and investors to invest in any particular country. So the Edelman Trust Barometer 2025 revealed that India has slipped to the third spot globally in terms of overall trust, because trust is a big thing in terms of investment, and in that category, India's position has slipped to third position. Despite the slip, India's trust score remained unchanged from the previous year, but this is the good thing that the score was same, but the only position is changed because others have done better. The survey highlighted significant disparities in trust levels across income groups and nations. The study was released ahead of the World Economic Forum annual meeting. So, before the World Economic Forum meeting is being holded, there is a particular thing that the survey came out, and the survey is put forward by Edelman Trust Barometer that particularly tells us about the trust issues of the investors and the companies in any particular country. And according to them, India has slipped to the third position globally on this particular universal trust. Though the score was remain unchanged, but India has slipped to the third position. Another rank and report news. So top 10 countries with the highest public pension wealth in 2025. So public pension wealth is crucial for the country's financial stability and social security outlook. And in terms of 2025, The top three countries are basically USA, Japan, and Canada. India is basically positioned at 14th position in this category. If we talk about one more thing, so recently the export of India in terms of coffee was also came out recently, and India was ranked 7th in terms of that. The article explores the top 10 countries with the highest public pension wealth in 2025. It highlights the position of India and examines the challenges and reforms in its pension system. These funds ensures economic security for retired individuals, offering financial independence in their later years. So, do you remember that 10 countries, top 10 countries with the highest public pension wealth in 2025? And as I said, India is positioned 14th in this category. Another rank and report, Indian IT giants lead 2025 brand finance IT service rankings. So, in terms of IT service rankings, we need to understand the leading companies of India. Let's see. Indian technology leaders have solidified their global positions in the 2025 brand finance IT services rankings. Accenture remains the world's most valuable IT services brand for the seventh consecutive year. Remember this. This point is really important that to remember. So Accenture has remained as the world's most valuable IT services brand for the seventh consecutive year. And this is under the IT Giants Lead 2025 Brand Finance IT Services ranking. The company's brand value increased to $41.5 billion, marking a 2% rise from the previous years. Accenture has also overtaken IBM Consulting to become the strongest IT services brand in 2025. So, do you remember which particular IT firm has been valued or has been marked the most valuable IT services? So, that is Accenture. Another one from summits and conferences. Gujarat to host first Olympic Research Conference. So, Gujarat will host the first Olympic Research Conference, a significant step towards India's ambition to host the 2036 Olympics. The event will gather officials from the Indian Olympic Association and experts from diverse fields. The 4-day meeting will focus on developing strategies and innovative economic models for sustainable sports infrastructure. This initiative is essential for positioning India as a strong contender for hosting the prestigious global event. So, if we talk about Gujarat, so Gujarat to host the first Olympic Research Conference. Let me add some points here. India is bidding for 2036 Olympics. That is the thing we all know. India is also bidding for 2030 Youth Olympics, and that will be the fifth edition of this category. Apart from that, India is also putting yoga or yogasana as the demonstrative sports in the upcoming Asian Games that are going to be held in Japan. So India is doing a lot of work in terms of sports, and in that category also we also know recently India also conducted the Kho World Cup in Delhi, in particular India. And if we talk about that, so in both the categories of men and women, India has won the title. And so we can see that a lot of opportunities are being created and a lot of work is being done in terms of sports category in our country. And the sports minister of our country is none other than Mr. Mansukh Mandviya. Appointments and resignations. Dhananjay Shukla becomes ICSI president for 2025. The Institute of Company Secretaries of India has elected Dhananjay Shukla as its president of the year 2025. So you must have heard about this word company secretary. There is also an exam related to it. Like there is an exam of chartered accountant, there is also an exam of company secretary. So the Institute of Company Secretaries of India elected Dhananjay Shukla as the president of year 2025. Pawan G. Chandak has been elected as the vice president of the for the same term. The announcement was made on 19 January 2025. This leadership change is expected to bring new directions and initiatives to the ICSI. So, do you remember Mr. Dhananjay Shukla elected as the president of ICSI for 2025? Another appointment, Justice Alok Aradhe appointed as the Chief Justice of Bombay High Court. So the central government confirmed the appointment of Justice Alok Aradhe as the Chief Justice of the Bombay High Court. Justice Devendra Kumar Upadhyay was also appointed as the Chief Justice of the Delhi High Court. These appointments aim to strengthen judicial leadership in two of India's busiest high courts. One is the Bombay High Court, other one is the Delhi High Court. To remember, Justice Alok Aradhe, Bombay High Court, and Justice Devendra Kumar Upadhyay, Delhi High Court, and both are the Chief Justice. The notifications were issued to ensure effective judicial administration. So here you can see Mr. Alok Aradhe appointed as the Chief Justice of Bombay High Court. In terms of appointments and resignation, we have one more. Justice Devendra Kumar Upadhyay takes oath as Chief Justice of Delhi High Court. So Justice Devendra Kumar Upadhyay sworn in as the Chief Justice of Delhi High Court. The oath was administered by Delhi Lieutenant Governor V.K. Saxena at the Raj Niwas. The ceremony was attended by Delhi Chief Minister Atishi and other dignitaries. This marks a significant moment in Justice Upadhyay's legal career, highlighting his judicial contribution. So, do remember Justice Devendra Kumar Upadhyay in Delhi High Court as the Chief Justice. High Court comes under Article 214, and if we talk about the largest High Court of our country that exists in UP, that is the Allahabad High Court. Another appointment, Senior IPS Officer Mahesh Kumar Agarwal appointed as BSF ADG. Mahesh Kumar Agarwal, a 1994 batch IPS officer from Tamil Nadu cadre, has been appointed as the Additional Director General of the Border Security Force. The appointment was confirmed by the Ministry of Home Affairs on January 19, 2025. Agarwal will serve in this capacity for 4 years from the date he assumed charge. This appointment is part of the government's effort to strengthen the leadership of the BSF. So, do remember, recently the CRPF Director General was also appointed. That was Mr. Gyanendra Pratap Singh. I hope you remember. We just talked about him 1 or 2 sessions back. And now another senior IPS officer, Mahesh Kumar Agarwal, appointed as the BSF ADG. And he has been appointed as the Additional Director General. And Gyanendra Pratap Singh was appointed as the Director General of CRPF. Do remember that. Let's do some questions now so that we can revise what we have learned so far. When did President Donald Trump sign the executive order for the United States to withdraw from the World Health Organization? Options are January 20, 2023, January 20, 2024, January 20, 2025, January 20, 2026. And the answer will be answer C. President Donald Trump signed the executive order for the United States to withdraw from the World Health Organization on January 20, 2025. This decision also included the suspension of all foreign aid for 90 days and has sparked significant global concern and debate. So if we talk about President Donald Trump, so recently he was appointed or particularly sworn in as the president of USA, and he has become the 47th president of USA. And now he has withdrawn USA from WHO and any kind of foreign aid to be provided for the next 90 days in his first executive order. Another one, When did President Donald Trump initiate the United States' second withdrawal from the Paris Climate Agreement? Options are January 20, 2023, January 20, 2024, January 20, 2025, January 20, 2026. And answer is C. So President Donald Trump initiated the United States' second withdrawal from the Paris Climate Agreement on 20th January 2025. This decision has significant implications for both domestic and international climate policies and has been met with widespread criticism from environmental groups and international leaders. So, just after becoming the president, USA has withdrawn itself from two things. One is WHO and any kind of foreign aid, and another one is the Paris Climate Agreement. Another question: when was Nigeria officially admitted as a partner country of the BRICS bloc? Options are 17 January 2023, 17 January 2024, 17 January 2025, 17 January 2026. And according to this, if we talk about the BRICS bloc, so answer is C. Nigeria was officially admitted as a partner country of the BRICS bloc on January 17, 2025. This strategic move aims to enhance Nigeria's economic and diplomatic ties with leading emerging economies. So recently, in the first week of January, Indonesia joined the BRICS, and now Nigeria has joined the BRICS. Another question: when was the Beti Bachao Beti Padhao scheme launched and by whom? Options are January 22nd, 2015 by Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi, January 22nd, 2015 by President Mr. Pranab Mukherjee, January 22nd, 2016 by Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi, January 22nd, 2016 by President Mr. Pranab Mukherjee. Answer is A option. The Beti Bachao Beti Padhao scheme was launched on 22nd January 2015 by Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi in Panipat, Haryana. The initiative aims to address gender imbalance and promote the welfare of the girl child across India. So do remember, answer is A. Another one: what is the primary objective of the scheme launched by Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Vishnu Dev Sai? Options are to provide free education to children of landless laborers, to offer rupees 10,000 annually to landless laborers, to build houses for landless laborers, to provide healthcare benefits to landless laborers. And the answer is B. Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Mr. Vishnu Dev Sai launched a scheme to provide rupees 10,000 annually to landless laborers. This initiative aims to support approximately 7.5 lakh landless agricultural laborers in the state, reflecting the government's focus on improving the financial stability of vulnerable sections. So do remember, answer is B. Another question we have: when did Ayodhya celebrate the first anniversary of the Pran Pratishtha of Ram Lalla at the Sri Ram Janambhoomi Mandir? Options are January 22nd, 2024, January 22nd, 2025, January 22nd, 2023, January 22nd, 2026. And it is an easy question, I guess. Answer is B. Ayodhya celebrated the first anniversary of the Pran Pratishtha of Ram Lalla at the Sri Ram Janambhoomi Mandir on 22nd January 2025. This event marked a significant milestone for the sacred city and reflected its spiritual legacy and cultural heritage. So do remember, answer is B. Another question we have: what significant achievement did the Defense Research and Development Laboratory recently accomplish? Options are: conducted a successful test of a nuclear missile, developed a new stealth fighter jet, successfully conducted a ground test of an active cooled scramjet combustor for 120 seconds, launched a satellite into orbit. I think it is an easy one. We just discussed earlier also. Answer is C. The Defense Research and Development Laboratory has made significant strides in hypersonic technology by successfully conducting a ground test of an active cooled scramjet combustor for 120 seconds. This achievement marks a historic milestone for India in developing next generation hypersonic missiles, bringing the country closer to operationalizing these advanced weapons with unprecedented speed and agility. So, do remember answer is C. Another question we have: when did the UNESCO and METI organize stakeholder consultation on AI readiness assessment methodology, that is RAM? Options are: January 10 and 11, 2025 at IIT Delhi, January 16 and 17, 2025 at IIIT Bangalore and the NASSCOM AI office, 20th February and 21st February 2025 at IIT Bombay, March 15 and 16, 2025 at IISc Bangalore. And answer is B. The UNESCO's South Asia Regional Office, in collaboration with the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology and Ikigai Law, organized a 2-day stakeholder consultation on AI readiness assessment methodology on January 16 and 17, 2025 at IIIT Bangalore and the NASSCOM AI office. So do remember, answer is B. Another question we have: when is the Yala Glacier in Nepal predicted to vanish due to climate change? Very good question. Options are: by the 2030s, by the 2040s, by the 2050s, by the 2060s. And the answer is quite simple here. Answer is B option. So recent analysis predicted that the Yala Glacier located in Nepal's Langtang National Park may vanish by the 2040s. This prediction underscores the significant impact of climate change on the Himalayan cryosphere and highlights the urgent need for climate action in the region. And do remember, if you are learning about Yala Glacier, do also go and search about the Dooms Glacier that you can find in at Antarctic. Another one: what is the title of the book released by Amitabh Kant about India's G20 presidency? Options are: How India Led the G20, Amitabh Kant's Inside Story; How India Scaled Mount G20, the Inside Story of the G20 presidency; The Triumph of India's G20 Summit; Behind the Scenes of India's G20 Leadership. And answer will be B option. Amitabh Kant, India's G20 Sherpa, has released a book titled How India Scaled Mount G20, the Inside Story of the G20 Presidency. The book provides a detailed account of the challenges, negotiations, and strategic efforts that led to the successful G20 summit hosted in New Delhi in September 2023. So answer is B. Another question we have: according to the Edelman Trust Barometer 2025, what position did India hold globally in terms of overall trust? Options are: first, second, third, or fourth. An easy question this is. Answer will be C. The Edelman Trust Barometer 2025 revealed that India has slipped to the third spot globally in terms of overall trust. Despite this slip, India's trust score remained unchanged from the previous year. Another one. What is the primary focus of the article regarding public pension wealth in 2025? Options are the impact of public pension wealth on global markets, the top 10 countries with the highest public pension wealth in 2025, the role of private pensions in financial stability, the comparison of public and private pension system. And answer will be option B. The article specifically explores the top 10 countries with the highest public pension wealth in 2025, highlighting the position of India and examining the challenges and reforms in its pension system. And we discussed it in details earlier, so you can go down back and you can learn about this. Another one. Which company has remained the world's most valuable IT services brand for the seventh consecutive year in the 2025 Brand Finance IT Services ranking? Options are IBM Consulting, TCS, Accenture, Infosys. Easy question, I guess. Answer is C. Accenture has remained the world's most valuable IT services brand for the seventh consecutive year, with its brand value increasing to $41.5 billion, marking a 2% rise from the previous year. Additionally, Accenture has overtaken IBM Consulting to become the strongest IT services brand in 2025. So, do you remember? Answer is C. Another question we have. Where will the first Olympic Research Conference be hosted? Options are Maharashtra, Gujarat, Karnataka, or Tamil Nadu. Easy question once again. Answer is B option. Gujarat will host the first Olympic Research Conference, marking a significant step towards India's ambition to host the 2036 Olympics. The event will gather officials from the Indian Olympic Association and experts from diverse fields to develop strategies and innovative economic models for sustainable sports infrastructure. So, do remember, answer is B. Another question. Who has been elected as the president of the Institute of Company Secretaries of India for the year 2025? Options are Pawan G. Chandak, Dhananjay Shukla, Rajesh Sharma, Anil Kumar. And the answer will be B option. Dhananjay Shukla has been elected as the president of the Institute of Company Secretaries of India for the year 2025. As announced on January 19, 2025, Pawan G. Chandak has been elected as the vice president for the same term. So, do remember, answer is B. Another question we have. Who has been appointed as the Chief Justice of the Bombay High Court? Options are Justice Devendra Kumar Upadhyay, Justice Alok Arade, Justice Ranjan Gogoi, or Justice Sharad Arvind Bobde. If we discuss that who has been appointed as the Chief Justice of Bombay High Court, answer is option B. The central government confirmed the appointment of Justice Alok Arade as the Chief Justice of the Bombay High Court. This appointment is part of an effort to strengthen judicial leadership in one of India's busiest high courts. Another question. Who administered the oath to Justice Devendra Kumar Upadhyay as the Chief Justice of the Delhi High Court? Options are Delhi Chief Minister Atishi, President of India, Delhi Lieutenant Governor B.K. Saxena, Prime Minister of India. This question is very good question, and you will understand the concept of that who will administer the oath of Chief Justice of the High Court. And answer is option C. Always remember, in terms of the High Court Chief Justice, the oath will be administered by the Governor in terms of state, and Lieutenant Governor or Administrator in terms of Union Territory. So Justice Devendra Kumar Upadhyay was sworn in as the Chief Justice of Delhi High Court, and the oath was administered by Delhi Lieutenant Governor V.K. Saxena at the Raj Niwas. Another one, who has been appointed as the Additional Director General of the Border Security Force? Very good question this is. Options are Rajesh Kumar Singh, Mahesh Kumar Agarwal, Suresh Chandra Gupta, Anil Kumar Sharma. And answer is B option. Mahesh Kumar Agarwal, a 1994 batch IPS officer from the Tamil Nadu cadre, has been appointed as the Additional Director General of the Border Security Force. This appointment was confirmed by the Ministry of Home Affairs on January 19, 2025. So do remember, answer is B. And that's it in this session, guys. I hope you learned a lot of things, and I have enhanced your general knowledge in terms of different type of aspects. I will meet you in the next session, in which we will discuss some more things related to general knowledge and current affairs. And till the time we meet, bye bye. Take care, everyone, and see you soon.